Here are a few more details about the new academic integrity policy we've been talking about. All of this information is available online at www.mvla.net. First, let's look at the old policy. Under the old system, we treated every cheating violation as if it was the same, regardless of intent. Copying homework was the same as plagiarizing off the internet, which was the same as stealing a teacher's test and passing it out to your friend. The consequences were the same for all of them. First offense was a 0 on the assignment. Second offense was dismissal from the class. The new academic integrity policy recognizes different levels of violations, 3 categories in fact, A, B, and C. Category A violations mostly include situations in which a student inappropriately copies, collaborates on, or shares a minor assignment. Category B violations are for larger assignments and includes plagiarism from internet sources or from other students, sharing information during a test, or sharing information after you finished a test with students in other periods. Category C violations are more flagrant and include stealing or photocopying exams from a teacher's classroom or altering a teacher's gradebook. There are varying consequences for these different categories. For Category A violations, the student will receive a V in the gradebook, which notes that they have violated the integrity policy. Individual course teams will decide exactly how much that V is worth, but it will definitely impact a student's grade. Parents and an administrator will be notified, and the incident will be recorded. Violations in Category B include those same consequences, but at that point students also become ineligible for honors organizations at the school, like NHS or CSF. Category C violations require a meeting with the administrator, the teacher, and the parent, and may include other consequences, such as suspension. Besides the varying categories, the biggest change to the policy is its use of restorative justice, which can provide teachers and administrators the opportunity to tailor the school's response to a violation based on the situation and the student's response to it. When it comes to responding to violations of integrity on campus, there are models that use a punitive approach and models that use a restorative approach. We used to just have a punitive approach. If you violated our integrity policy, you were punished. Restorative justice is obviously intended to restore faith between parties involved. All of the involved parties, students, parents, teacher, and administrator, can sit down to discuss what happened and what the appropriate consequences should be. The purpose of this process, according to Kara Saval from the Harvard Civil Liberties Law Review, is that it should express the community's disapproval for an offender's actions while simultaneously reaffirming the norms of the community and integrating the offender back into that community. The outcomes of this process will vary, and all parties, including teachers and administrators, need to be satisfied that the student understands the severity of what he or she did. In order to make everyone feel satisfied, academic consequences may be included. But the point is that it will depend on the situation and the individuals involved. Again, the reason we have decided to include restorative justice in this process is because we believe in providing opportunities to learn from our mistakes.